Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends, welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about the powerful full moon. I'm talking about the March 28th full moon and 5 things you should know. Let's get started. When it comes to the full moon, it doesn't just affect us the day of. You have to look at it this way. It is going to affect you 3-4 days, possibly 5 days prior to the full moon, 3-4-5 days after the full moon. You're going to be feeling this energy, and each and every single moon brings forth a different energy. And this started it out for me yesterday. Yesterday I was getting triggered. Yesterday I was having things that were coming up. I was getting angry over a situation where I literally had no control over. And as of late, I've been becoming more and more of the observer. But this full moon energy, because this full moon is in Libra, but the sun is in Aries. Therefore, you're having two completely opposite energies coming forth. And depending on how good you're feeling, depending on how good life is going, depending on how you're viewing your reality right now, it can happen like this. It can trigger and bring up anger. And this morning, decided, listen, I was still feeling this anger. Decided, listen, I'm going to let it out in a positive way. Ended up having a very intense workout. But as far as this energy, this is what you really have to be careful with these full moons, is truly harnessing this energy and using it in the most positive way possible. And the best way to do this is to literally eliminate anything that's going to trigger you, anything that's going to provoke you, anything that's going to bring your vibrations down at least 3-4 days prior and 3-4 days afterwards, in order to truly get the best, get the most, benefit the most out of this energy. Because right now, it's like I said, the sun is in Aries. Aries is a fiery sign, and Aries is a very passionate sign. Aries will fight to the death for those that they love. But then you have Libra, which is all about justice. But whenever let's say things are not going well, you could be deciding to take justice into your own hands. That's why it's truly important to really create the perfect atmosphere for you leading up to the full moon, and especially 3-4 days after the full moon, and really harness this energy and use it in the most positive way possible. The first thing you should know about the March 28th full moon, it is safe to let go and finally, once and for all, cut that karmic cord with certain individuals in your life. Look at who you've been hanging around with. Look at who you've been hanging on to as of late, and how is it that they're helping you to progress forward? Are they holding you back, or are they helping you progress forward? Are you having to act completely differently than who you truly are inside? Who you are becoming, the best version of yourself each and every single day? Are you having to keep all this in when you're around certain individuals? Are you able to truly open up to them? Are they respecting you for who you're becoming inside? Are they respecting your opinions, your beliefs, as you're respecting theirs? Because make no mistake about it, if all of a sudden you notice that you're just not having the time to talk to certain individuals, or you're sort of kind of avoiding certain individuals, this isn't happening by accident. It's now time to cut that karmic cord. It's now time to release them. And it's not to say that this is permanent, but right now, what is best serving you is letting go of those that are holding you back. And you will have to step into the unknown by yourself for a short period of time. And that's why you have your angels and your guides to guide you, to nurture you, to love you, and to protect you. But at a certain point, and this is going to happen faster than you think, your high vibe tribe will be showing up. As you start to release the old, you are going to be experiencing even better things coming forth. Therefore, you're going to be attracting your soul tribe. And they're truly going to help to propel you, because they're going to love you for who you are. They're going to respect you and honor your opinions as you will theirs. They will help guide you and move you forward as you will help them. But you must once and for all be ready to cut that karmic cord with those that are only holding you back as of this very moment. The second thing you should know about the March 28th full moon is stop holding yourself back. How long have you been holding yourself back when you fully know that you're ready, you're prepared, you want to take the higher road. You want to experience something new in your life, but you've been hanging on to the old. You've been staying in your comfort zone. It's now time to expand that comfort zone. It's now time to stop holding yourself back. The longer you hold yourself back, the longer you're going to have to wait for your manifestations to come forth. The longer you're going to have to wait to meet your soul tribe. The longer you're going to have to wait to truly discover what you're incredibly passionate about, where it is the emotion that's going to be driving you, not the money coming in. The money is just going to be the byproduct of the emotions that you're going to be feeling. How incredibly powerful is that going to be? But you have to start taking action now. This is why this coronavirus, that's why the last year, everything has been getting shut down, is for people to truly look within and truly discover who they are and begin to live life. Look back in your past. How often were you on cruise control, rationally thinking your way forward, and nothing special was happening? It was the same thing day in, day out. Well, until you start stepping out of that comfort zone, that's the exact vibrational frequency you're emitting. That's what you're going to be receiving. But once you start pushing forth, doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's something that you enjoy just doing for the emotions, or you want to serve others, you want to create something for others. It truly doesn't matter. It's about making life joyful again. It's about bringing out that childlike excitement. And you're going to see, as you start stepping out of your comfort zone, you're going to realize, listen, you were prepared. You've been prepared for the past couple of months. You've been prepared possibly for the last year to take this very next step. You're overly qualified. But you must first, you have to take action. You have to start letting go of those self-limited beliefs and truly step forward. Step forward with that childlike excitement and mentality that, you know what, people are going to want this. People are going to accept you. People are going to love you for what it is that you're doing. They're going to be feeling your vibe, and that's what's going to attract other individuals to you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So as of this very moment, step out of that comfort zone and stop holding yourself back. The third thing you should know about the March 28th full moon is releasing expectations and going with the flow. Far too often, look back in your life, far too often I bet you that you've tried to control absolutely every aspect of your life, and especially how it is that you move forward, how quickly things change in your life. But what I'm asking you to do is let go of this and just start to take action on that guidance that you're receiving. Anytime you have an idea that comes up, start taking action without even thinking about what's going to happen. What will be the outcome of this action? If it feels right inside, if you're just feeling drawn towards taking a certain action. Because what you're going to notice is you might start pouring all of your heart, all of your passion, all of your energy into a project. And short term, it might not work out. Short term, you might not notice any type of change whatsoever. But what's important about the law of attraction, what's important about when you're truly doing what it is that you're passionate about, when you're raising your vibrations, you're becoming more optimistic, you're visualizing the outcome that you want to have come forth, miracles happen. And that's exactly what's going to happen. But you have to let go of, example, if you're creating something, this is the only stream of income I'm going to be able to get. No, create that something and just be open to receiving whatever it is that you desire in any way possible. Stop putting limitations on how is it that you're able to bring forth abundance. Stop putting limitations as far as I have to have this amount of money in order to receive this. Miracles happen each and every single day when you simply let go. When you let go, you tap into your passion, you raise your vibrations, you become more and more grateful for what you have, and you create that inner peace, which is going to reflect out into your reality, and just go with the flow. Sometimes you push forth, sometimes it's time to take a break. It's like this past winter, stopped working out for about a month or two, and it was okay. Now springtime is back. I really feel as if I have more energy because I'm getting a lot more sun. Well, I pushed forth with it. But this past winter, I wasn't falling into depression because I wasn't working out. I was realizing, listen, I'm taking a little step back. I might not be doing as much activity physically, but I'm working through things mentally. I'm preparing myself for the next stage of my journey. And this is what this is all about. It's a cycle. Taking that quantum leap, taking a step back, gaining your energy back, learning from your experience, and then preparing yourself for the next one. And the fourth thing you should know about the March 28th full moon is fully embracing a karmic surplus. Far too often I see this in the spiritual community where someone believes that they still haven't cleared off their karmic debt. They still haven't done enough work in order to start to bring forth a karmic surplus, in order to start to bring forth these beautiful, wonderful manifestations that their heart so desires. But look back at your spiritual awakening. Look back at that inner work, all that purging you've done, all that healing you've done, beginning to peel back the layers and truly discovering who you are. Look at all the positive changes you've created in your life and realize this. Now that you're fully becoming the most authentic version of yourself, now that you're remembering who you are at a soul level, you're remembering that you're an infinite spiritual being having a temporary experience in this human body, it's now time to embrace all the gifts that God and the universe wants to give to you. You've done the work, but you must continue to envision and visualize what it is that you want to have come forth. Stop looking at it as, I have to deserve this, I have to feel worthy, and just continue to step on the path that you're on right now. Continue to do as much good as you can to those around you. And acts of kindness, no matter how small they are, can have an incredibly profound effect on others. You could just be walking down the street and just smiling at someone, saying hi, how are you doing? And guess what? You have just brightened up their day, especially right now where the biggest pandemic on earth isn't the coronavirus, it is loneliness. Right now, people are dying for affection. Right now, people want to connect with other individuals. They're realizing now how powerful a hug can be. So make no mistake about it, any small act of kindness is going to go a long way moving forward. And just be open, willing, and able to receive what God and the universe wants to give you. And the fifth thing you should know about the March 28th full moon is riding this emotional high into the unknown. You're going to be noticing, those of you who've been doing all the inner work, those of you who've been getting more and more enjoyment out of life, who've been working on raising your vibrations and truly looking out for number one, looking out for your inner happiness first and foremost above all. You're going to be noticing that your vibrations are going to be reaching a whole new level. You're going to be noticing that you're going to be feeling this incredible amount of love, joy, and bliss and excitement. And what I want you to do is use this energy as you start to step into the unknown more and more. It's going to be a little scary at first, but when this fear comes up, this is what I want you to do. If you haven't stepped out of your comfort zone, you really haven't stepped into the unknown quite yet, when this fear comes up, just sit there and bathe in it. Sit there and bathe in it and realize this is the last time that this fear is going to come up, and you are no longer letting it stop you from progressing on your journey. And remember that what you're envisioning, your thoughts, how you're perceiving your reality, how you're going to perceive how a situation is going to turn out, the majority of the time, that's exactly what happens. Therefore, you have nothing to be afraid of. You have absolutely nothing to be afraid of, and you have more to gain than you could possibly imagine. And for those of you who have struggled throughout your entire life, who've had very difficult time as far as life, the faster you tap into your heart space, the faster you start moving into the unknown, you expand this comfort zone, the faster God can give you what you rightfully deserve. Because no matter how much pain you suffered in your life, now it's time to have the complete opposite. Therefore, it's love, joy, bliss, and excitement that you're going to be feeling at such a high level. But it's all about stepping into the unknown. It's about just having fun with it. Trusting your intuition over rashly thinking for 30 days. Try that for 30 days and see what manifestation is going to come forth. See which direction life is going to be taking you in. And for some of you, I know that it can feel overwhelming as far as, okay, now I have a certain idea. There's something that I want to start moving forward with. But as an example, you look on social media, you just look, everyone just seems to already be successful. It just seems like they went from nothing to complete success overnight. All these individuals are acting as if what I'm telling you to do, instead of acting as if, because this is just, it's not a full-time job, is become your future self as of this very moment. Start thinking about the daily habits your future self has. Start implementing them on a daily basis. And as you tap into more and more what you're passionate about, what you're gonna notice is some things that you're doing possibly right now that you're not passionate about, it's just gonna work out that you're no longer gonna have to do them. And sometimes the harsh truth is, yes, you might have to lose your job, but you're gonna find some other financial way in order to move forward, in order to continue to align you on the right path. So whenever things get taken away, because they will over the next couple of months, over the next 6 months, over the next year, major things are gonna be leaving your life, but you're gonna be leaving room for much bigger things. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes in life, the wait is worth it. Sometimes it is worth it to be patient and to look at it as, I'm being given the time and opportunity to prepare myself for something even better. Because look at it right now, no matter what it is that you want to manifest, if it's a business, are you ready to take on that leadership role? If it's a soulmate, are you truly ready to bring forth a soulmate? Whatever type of soulmate you're envisioning, are you feeling as though right now you are at your best and you're ready to have them knock at your door as of this very moment? If not, it's okay. Realize that you're being given the time to prepare for whatever it is that your heart desires. And everything that your heart desires will come once you start listening to it. Once you start listening to your intuition over rationally thinking, you open up to your angels and your guides, especially those of you who have not met any of your soul tribe members yet. Trust me, your angels and your guides are going to make you feel loved and completely surrounded. The more you open up to them, and you will be receiving guidance. Anyone has the ability to talk and communicate with them. Everyone is a psychic mediums. They just have to be open to it. Think about it. No one is perfect at anything. No one is born with a natural talent to be perfect right away at everything. You have to practice first and view it as that. No matter what it is that you want to have come forth, right now you're being given the time and opportunity to practice, to make yourself better. And whatever door is closed, realize a secret hidden door is going to be open. It's all how you view your outlook. If you continue to be pessimistic, that's the results you're going to get. Start becoming more and more optimistic, and guess what? Situations are going to turn out in your favor far more often than not. Manifestations daily, not just long term, short term, medium term, long term. Look at what's blocking you right now. What do you absolutely need as of this very moment, and start attracting it today. And just move forward out of love, move forward out of peace, move forward, just riding those emotional highs. And you're going to see by the end of 2021, you won't even recognize the life that you have. You won't even recognize yourself, because you're going to have improved yourself in so many different levels. If this was your first time tuning into my channel and my energy reports, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and make sure to hit the bell to be notified each time that I upload a video, because I'm starting a new series of YouTube shorts each and every single morning, 7 a.m. I'm dropping a video that's going to be a channel message from your angels and your guides to help start off the day with a high vibe message. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for all your supports. Thank you for the comments, the likes, and the shares. You guys have an awesome full moon. I love you guys. You have an awesome day. Namaste.